Oh. Okay, so now we're having problems with YouTube. Great. Let's see about it.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tai Chi practice. I'm Tim, and with us we have our labor of love staff. Today we have Gary, Cindy, and Deborah, who is behind the scenes right at the moment. There's Deborah's hand. So we should probably go ahead and do some warm up before we begin Tai Chi. So with that, we can step out with our left foot. It's referred to as opening the door. And begin by just doing some ringing the temple bell, or as is also referred to as gentle monkey. So just let your movement originate just in your waist. Just let your arms free. All right, so let's bring one hand skyward and then over to one side. Get that good side stretch going. And on down. Use up the other arm in the opposite direction. Again on the side. This time, let's just kind of rotate our arms so it's pointing off into the corner. And to get extra stretch into that back and shoulder region. Come back on. Let that arm down. Bring the other one up. Go over the top for a side stretch. Then reach for the corner. Up. And down. And let's hands on our hips, widen our stance a little bit, and continue getting that upper back and shoulder stretch. And the opposite side. One more time, you see. Last time. Continue with your stretching, and just let your palm face the ground and just tilt in that direction like it's gravity's pulling on your one palm a little more than the other side. Back up. And do the same thing on the opposite side. Again on the first side. One last time. The opposite side. Okay, let's come to center. Let's give those shoulders a scrunch, which is a highly technical term. It means doing this. This is a scrunch. And then you can just let loose of that, either slowly or gently, whichever you prefer. That's again. Stretch up. This time, let's give our shoulders a backward roll from that scrunch position, rotating backwards and going forward. And then reverse. Let's rotate our arms at the elbow just to get that area of our body limbered up and oiled and strengthened. Just a gentle rotation. And let's reverse that direction. And continue on the opposite side. Go inboard to outboard, clockwise or counterclockwise, it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's do some more conditioning and loosening. Let's work on our shoulders, spinning the silk wheel. And you might recall, spinning the silk wheel not only helps lubricate and loosen that joint, but it helps to strengthen the muscles that operate everything in there and in between. And let's reverse. And continuing on, do the other arms. So let's look down in between our feet here, and lo and behold, here's a big old giant beach ball. So let's grab that beach ball. Let's grab it, and let's bring it up overhead. Do a little back bend if you so desire. Let's bring it back down in between the toes here. And let's load it up again. Nice. Let's toss that beach ball off to the side. Let's see. Standing cat and cow form. There's an alternate form that I would prefer to try. So why don't we do this? Why don't we just interlace our fingers and bring it in towards our chest, then push it out into the universe. And as we're pushing out, just arch your back and stretch your shoulders out. Bring it back in towards your chest, and we're doing basically the same move as the standing cat. Let's go ahead and shake it out a little bit. We're shaking the water off our hands and such, but we can just let that shake turn into a general Tai Chi shake. And never mind if you kind of think you look silly, that's all right. Might help get there you go. That's the spirit. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, because now you don't have to fumble around in your pockets for that smile. It's already there. All right. Life doesn't get any better than that. Okay, well, why don't we begin with the 8 brocades? So, let's begin with a prayer hand salute. Bring our feet out to shoulder width. And bring our hands together with our fingers interlaced. Stretch our hand palms to the heavens. Back around. Once again, up. Mid chest, interlace your fingers. Flip the palms towards the heavens. Time. And as we come down, we are ready to draw the bow to shoot the eagle. So here's a slightly different version than what we've done. Just scoop like that, bring our fists together, and one fist comes out like that while the other fist is drawing the bow. And then when we let go, and this time on the opposite side. Last time. Back to center. And here, we are going to separate heaven and earth with our palms. So as we bring our palms together, we let one continue off to the heavens, and the other one drop back to earth. Just look at the back side of your hand for a bit. And the other one facing back to center, and off in the opposite direction. Again, bring your hands to center. And then back. Swaying the head and shaking the tail. So make sure you've got some stable footing. Hands on your hips or somewhere thereabouts. And commence to shaking the tail, shaking the head, swaying the head, and shaking the tail. And if you need, just picture some big burly rooster swaying the head and shaking the tail. Eyes out, gazes backwards. Your hand behind your head, with your palm facing the back side of your head, and your other hand in the small of your back with your palm facing outward. And twist in one direction and look all up over your shoulders, arms and down. Take a breath. And I'll switch to the other side. Great. Again, switch. Original side. And now comes. So widen your stance into the modified horse stance and clench those fists. And be sure and glare fiercely. And we're going to let out a ha as we punch. That kind of, I think it's kind of fun, and it helps breathing, helps facilitate breathing. So here we go. Ha! 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 Last time. Ha! Good. Good. And the last of the 8 brocades is bouncing on the toes. And not only does it help with the flexibility of your feet, but it's good practice for balance. And for me, it's a little bit of a challenge, but I need all the challenge I can get to get the most out of life. So with your hands behind your back, just raise up on your toes. And you can either let yourself drop or let yourself down gently, whichever feels comfortable to you. I've read that this downward thrust helps with your move your chi down through your meridians, and also your aids in movement throughout your lymphatic system. We usually do 5 to 6 of these. So let's count. So let's do 2 more. Okay, good. Back to current hand salute. And now we're ready to do some qigong. Actually, that was qigong, but shibashi to be more precise. So again, let's step out into our ready position, and let's unpack the qi. And of course, the qi is your breath, your energy. Qigong is Chinese for cultivating energy. So we're gonna unpack our qi. And allow your knees to be soft. Slide down and flex. Here, let's broaden our chest, our hearts, and excuse me. Good opportunity to connect your breath with the movement. We bring our hands up to the side. We'll switch to flapping our wings like a swan, which helps to distribute the chi throughout the body as well. Bring our hands down to our side, and then back up, and circling our arms. As you circle and your arms come up, they kind of cross, your hands kind of cross like in embracing the tiger. The palms face out as your hands drop down. And breathe. As your hands come up, let's go ahead and go into repel monkey, halt monkey, welcome monkey. Halt, welcome. And then just put it all together. This is a good shoulder exercise as well, in addition to spinning the silk wheel. Telling the monkey. It's an old story behind that, as you might suspect. All right. From here, let's have our hands rise up over at 12 o'clock position. Check our footing and our balance, and let our hip shift in one direction and our arms in the opposite, and paint the rainbow. Of course, if your arms get tired, you can always modify. I like to go into dancing with the rainbow. And it gives your arms a change of pace. And it's fun, it's traditional. Here, once your hands get back to 12 o'clock, let them come down to your waist. We will twist our waist and push our hands, which happens to be shibashi number 9, modified version. And again, connect your bra. Motion. Trying to slow down. Resisting the influence of that last cup of coffee. Well, we're not even going to talk about the chocolate covered coffee. Maybe. It's different. Let's send arms skyward once more and do our spinning wheels. And come around and hand some basic. So our hands get back to 12 o'clock, let's go in the opposite direction. So the arms get down to 6 o'clock. Let's transition into carrying the moon. Spinning wheels was kind of like a little prep wall. Notice how far back you want to twist and look over your shoulders. Up to you. Whatever's comfortable. Be sure to breathe. As your hands come back down to your sides, we can prepare to scoop in the sea. We'll have a series of water-oriented moves here. So scooping from the sea, we'll step out on a diagonal on 45. And let's scoop the precious riches of the ocean or the sea and bring them up. Just visualize dumping them on your face and imagine them just spilling down over your chest. And that's more. Scoop one more time. And back to center. And on the opposite side, we'll step out on the diagonal and continue scooping from the sea. And back to center. Okay. And there's our old trusty wood mortar wheel. So step out on the diagonal on this side. Let our hands follow the rotation of the, did I say wagon wheel? The water. Oh, it could be a wagon. Mine's a water wheels. Water soaked, moss covered water wheel. Still functioning. Motion into energy, energy into motion. Reverse direction. You know, if you keep a tight wheel or a egg-shaped wheel, mine seems to get bigger in diameter and smaller as I go. Doesn't seem to hurt anything. So, position your feet and continue with the water. Be sure to correct your posture. You want to have good posture for good balance. Let's go ahead and change direction. Beautiful. Let's get back to center. Splashing the river. Splashing in the river. This fluid movement, no pun intended. Like that, man. I'll use it again, no doubt. There's a little movement called harmonizing chi. That entails casting off the spent energy and scooping up another scoop of good energy. And this is along those lines. Sometimes it's kind of hard to stop, but I suppose we should. So let's come back to center. And step off to the side. Low stance, as they call it. And commence to push the waves. Forward and back. Here, not to travel the tips of your toes. Make this slow, gentle. Get jiggy with it, get all fancy. It's your way. Even reverse the reverse it. Back. Close. And that helps transition into what they call horseshoe fists. Where they aggressive move. And last horseshoe. And center. Continue on the opposite side. Reverse it. This way we can round the horseshoe twist. But again, for the end of this, talk about some dark hours someday. Well, we didn't want to get into animal abuse. Monkey mind.
I have a monkey mind.
Yeah.
Is it like it's mental abuse?
Well, then, in that case, that monkey deserves revenge. Nice. Okay, from here, I'm going to go ahead and play with the clouds. So you have your upper palm facing you, and your lower palm is sliding along the smooth surface, keeping up with the upper palm. And then when you get to the corner there, you just switch places. We usually try to keep it kind of tied in at shoulder width, but there's some occasions when you can go broader cloud hands. Kind of like you're going to travel. So I'm going to step that direction as my top hand comes in that direction. And bring my trailing foot in. Looks like I'm walking together, so as my hands come back through the cycle and going in the opposite direction, then I can start to return. From here, let's go into what I call mixer arms. It's like a big industrial mixer, like a Frito-Lay or some other company that makes.
What? Frito-Lay?
Yeah, they have a huge walk-in mixer.
Walk-in mixer.
Yeah, it's deep. It's about a quarter the size of this room, and that always sticks in my mind. They make a lot of chips in a big hurry in a short period of time. So that's my industrial mixer. Let's fly like a goose. Let's just let those big old goose wings out, rise and fall, right in the airstream. Let's come back to center. We got combing the waters. We just skipped over that. So step out on the diagonal of the sun and prepare to smooth those ripples out to the surface of the water. Reverse this one also. Opposite direction. And we can connect our breath with motion. Let's change. For smoothing this one. For clarity. Visualize this as more than just ripples on water. You can just think of the concept of ripples in your life and smoothing them out. Let's come back to center. Continue on the opposite side. So just get absorbed in the present, and the music, and the food. Let your mind be carried. Let's go to reverse rotation. And we'll bring it back to center. Let's take a moment and grab a sip of water. Should have done that earlier, but I would like to practice the 8 form for a bit. It's what we kind of talked about doing in the park, but life happened. We've not done it in the park, but the 8 form is nice, simple form. And we commence with your feet shoulder apart. It's like we're unpacking the sheet. Here we go to pulsing and looking. As you come back, bring your one-footed kickstand, and we are going to brush knee and push chi in that direction there. Just as we step out, we brush the knee, push the chi. As we come back, we walk back on the heel so that we can pivot around the opposite side and continue it from the kickstand position. and brushing the knee and pushing it through the opposite. Come back to center, we pivot. This time we're going to part the horse's mane, step out, part the horse's mane. Pivot on the heel, coming back to the middle, repositioning and coming to kickstand on the opposite side, and parting the horse's mane with the spin. And this time as we come back, we go into cloud hands. To the side as our top hand travels in that direction. And wait till our hands cycle so that we can hitch a ride back. And then we can come up to the rooster, stands on one foot position. And then up on the opposite foot, I don't feel real short-footed today, which is a shame because I was just nailing it yesterday. So let's try that again. Let's try that on both sides. This is just going to be a practice session. And then from there, the kick heel. This is a challenging one. I only get about 20% of the time. Heel on both sides. And then as we come around with our one foot in the kickstand position, then we're going to part the horse's mane, and as we come back, we ready to stand. Back. Forward. Grab it ready. Back. Forward. Back. Coming to the heel. Go to the stand position and prepare to part the horse's mane as a pretext to grabbing the sparrow's beak. And draw back. Put on our heel, coming to center. Hands flip under each wrist from the embrace the tiger position into this position. And then we return to the mount. That is the 8-4. So we have a couple more minutes here. Exactly what happened. Plenty of material, but at any rate, there is always the horizontal chi ball to play with. So when we step off in one direction and work that chi ball from the very gently, slowly. ball comes back around towards your body. Let's go ahead and reverse it. And your momentum. As that ball curves out and comes out around towards the front, and lean back on the heel and pivot. Let that ball just kind of drag you around as you pivot on the opposite heel. And shift into the opposite side. Let's go ahead and reverse. Now as the ball comes around, heel, lift your toes, back to center. Let's go ahead and take a few breaths. The closing form for shibashi and pack our chi back up. Bring that chi back in. Back up. Wasting chi. Nicely done. Let's give ourselves and the audience a salute. Thank you for joining us today.